Hi, everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. Here I am doing yet another commentary on one of my animations. This time it's The Tale of Two Tasters. It's a Skylanders crossover animation with Crash Bandicoot and released specifically on the 20th and 80th anniversary of Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot. And is also to celebrate the fact that Crash Bandicoot became a guest character in Skylanders Imaginators, as well as the announcement that Crash Bandicoot is coming back in a new game, which at the time was the Sane Trilogy. So for this occasion, let me just turn down the volume a bit. Okay, for this animation, I basically had Spyro and Crash blindfolded and just doing some tasting, see if they can recognize any foods. So the competition is whoever guesses the tasting right or is able to identify it with anything, he gets at least 1 point. The easy part is just a simple apple grown on a tree or something like that. The hard one is the complex dishes like ratatouille. Sorry. So Crash goes with easy and hard, and Spyro goes for hard. And also, a little fun fact: in this animation, I had Crash Bandicoot still speaking in his babbling self, like in the cartoon. I'm like in the original games, but he does blabber a bit, like he does. He does blabber, but he also speaks a few English words. This is made in response to the fact that contrary to popular belief, a lot of people keep saying that Crash can only say "whoa," always saying "whoa" or "whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa." Oh, because his vocabulary is quite limited, and he just laughs or blabbers a bit. In actuality, Crash Bandicoot is capable of speech. He does say a few words. I mean, in the first game, Crash Bandicoot 1 from 1996, in the cutscene, when he escapes Dr. Cortex's lab, he goes, "Uh-oh." And there's even a commercial from 1997 promoting Cortex Strikes Back, where Crash Bandicoot is voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, who oddly enough was also the first to voice Spyro. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Crash Bandicoot, the super marsupial, the wanderer for down under, the rocket with a pocket. You may remember me from my last video," and something like that. And of course, in Crash of the Titans, at the end of the game, he says, "Pancakes!" And of course, in a much later game, he's also capable of speech if you unlock the secret ending of Crash Bandicoot 4 if it's about time. So, hence why I did decide to give Crash Bandicoot a couple of... also in Skylanders Imaginators, Crash Bandicoot even said his own name. He goes, "Crash Bandicoot!" I did hear him trying to say, "What is that?" or "Look at that!" in Crash of the Titans. So like I said, Crash Bandicoot isn't completely without vocabulary. He can spot out a few words we can understand him say, but not all the time. And rarely do we do. While Tiny, who is arguably stupider than Crash, he's capable of speech like,
"Tiny, look at Crash. Leave him for Tiny or Crash get crushed."
Anyways, because of that, I found an excuse to have Crash speak a few words. Anyways, and for this occasion, he chose easy because he doesn't know. He's worried that he may not be able to understand any food he's got. So there, the Skylanders about to present him some dishes. Spyro gets it, and they lift the lid. There's an apple. Spyro tastes it, and he bites it. And what does he identify it? It's Salad Olivia. It's a Russian dish. My mom makes it a lot, believe it or not. And then multiple finger stain that was inspired by a SpongeBob episode, Gullible Pants. So Crash tastes an apple, but he has no idea what it is. And Spyro tastes chicken tikka masala, which is, oddly enough, made in Scotland. And that's a fried mermaid tail. I had a dark sense of humor at the time. So after trying it, no, it's salmon. He tasted it as salmon. No, it was a salmon flavor injector. There's Ariel. Okay, admittedly, I kind of cheated a bit on that one. I rotoscoped over an official Little Mermaid picture for Ariel, and it says spare parts, and Gilgren is all tied up quite quickly. Heck yeah, Crash had tasted a pineapple, still didn't get it. Tasted a hot dog, tasted a hamburger, tasted a chicken, even a banana, still ain't getting it. And the pot roast with the pistachio gravy thing, that was inspired by Willie the Giant from Fun and Fancy Free, the Mickey and the Beanstalk part. And so many zeros I lost count. But Spyro's managed to taste 99 dishes. Now can he taste the last dish? And poor Crash, he still has no idea. I forgot to add in that tasting the special cake is worth either 100 points or 1,000 points or even more points than how many Spyro has. So who manages to get it? So Crash is like, Spyro's like, what kind of flavor is it? And Crash has the answer, Wampa! Which means Crash Bandicoot wins! Yes, help Wampa, I haven't tasted it for 12 years. I forget, fellas. During the crossovers between Spyro and Crash in the Game Boy reviews, does Spyro ever try Wampa? I mean, I know he gets his health from when Sparks eats the butterflies and protects him, and the thing he collects is the gems, and it seems Crash doesn't want the trophy. Oh, I spun the thing the wrong way. He's after the cake instead. That is one mighty munching appetite for a mini marsupial. That's Crash, alright. I'm glad he's back. And I used the Crash Bass music for this one. It was a nice way to celebrate the return of Crash. And funny enough, a lot of people... This one, apparently I stumbled upon a very interesting comment. It's by a person by the name of Kale Bishop 6563, and it reads here, this video was really cute. I like how Crash is humble and self-aware that he is stupid. In fact, he chose easy with hesitation, kept his cool when he couldn't guess at all, and towards the end he was discouraged to even take the final challenge. And he was already happy to get only one answer right, and it was a bonus that was a Wumper fruit. I love Crash. That's the thing I love about comments. You make something, you don't really think about what you make, but then somebody in the comments section has a theory or does an advanced thinking of what might have happened within or gone off, something like that, with the context of the video, give some additional insight to what was being presented. It's a very interesting, and to say the least, like an interesting take on whatever I make. Something that's so simple, it can be also viewed in an advanced way. That's what I love about comments, and I wish the YouTube Kids thingy never happened. If it wasn't for YouTube allowing the YouTube Kids app option to be made back in 2015, that day we wouldn't have to put up with COPPA and the FTC or stuff like that getting rid of the comments section. Anyways, that's my commentary on The Tale of Two Tasters, a wonderful way to celebrate both the birthdays of Spyro and Crash. Will I do so again for Crash and Spyro's 28th or 30th anniversary in 2026 or 2028? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that. I hope you've enjoyed this video.